Hello children. So we are back with the chapter checkup. I have already done first, third and sixth sum in the previous video because they were all same type. Now today we will do second sum. Seema baked a cake. For every 160 gram of butter, she used 200 gram of flour and 120 gram of sugar. What is the ratio of flour to butter, flour to sugar and butter to sugar? So here I have drawn butter is 160 gram, flour is 200 gram and sugar is 120 gram. I have taken. Now they have asked the individual ratio of flour to butter, flour to sugar and butter to sugar. So A, flour to butter. So ratio is very important children. So flour to butter. So what is the first ingredient? It is flour. So you have to write flour. To butter. Butter is how much? 160 gram. Now bring it to lowest terms. How we will do it? By dividing it with the same number. So 1 0 on top, 1 0 in the denominator gets cancelled. Now these both are factors of 4. 4 5s are 20. 4 4s are 16. So the ratio is 5:4. Next, flour to sugar. So flour is, as you can see, flour is 200 gram and sugar is 120 gram. So bringing it to lowest term, zeros gets cancelled. Then both are factors of 4. 4 5s are 20. 4 3s are 12. So it is 5/3. Next is butter to sugar. So butter, how many grams it is? Butter is 160 grams. Here I have written 160 grams and sugar is 120 grams. So here again zeros gets cancelled. What is the meaning of 0 getting cancelled children? We are dividing it by 10, right? So instead of 10 16s are 160, it's 10 12s are 120. I am just cancelling it. Okay. Now these both are factors of 4. 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12. So your answer is 4/3. So we have finished the first part. Now the second part. If she used 192 gram of ingredients, that means Seema is using a mix of all this in the right proportion, in this given proportion, and making it 192 grams. So in this 192 grams, how much of each item did she use? That means she is making a mix of butter, flour and sugar. And all this mixed together is 192 grams. Okay, so in this 192 grams, how much will be butter, how much grams will be flour, how much gram will be sugar, they have asked to find out, right? In the previous class, I taught you that whenever some total is given and we have to distribute it among some people or some ingredients, you have to use this formula. What is this formula? Individual ratio by total ratio into total. So what is this individual ratio? Let us see. First, I will write of butter. Okay, let me write for butter. How much will be butter? So butter used will be, what is individual ratio? Butter is 160 gram, right? And what is the butter is 160 gram and what is the total ratio? If you add this children, that will be your total ratio, that is 480 gram, right? So individual ratio of butter will be 160 and total ratio will be 480 into total. What is the total ingredients? 192 grams. That's all we are going to do. Butter used is 160, that is individual, by total ratio, that is 480, into total ingredients is 192. In the same way, flour used will be how much? The individual ratio of flour. What is the individual ratio of flour? It is 200 grams, right? So 200 individual ratio by total ratio, again 480 into total 192. In the same way, we have to use flour used is 200, the total ratio into total ingredients. Last one is sugar used. So sugar used will be sugar's individual ratio, that is 120 gram, by the total ratio 480 into 192. So now we have written their ratios. Let us see how to do the cancellation. Up 1 0, down 1 0. Now this is tables. 16 ones are 16 and 16 threes is 48. So can I say they are factors of 16? Yes, 16 ones are, 16 threes are. You can divide it by 2 also, 4 also. Okay, whatever tables you are comfortable with, you can do cancellation. But one number should be in the numerator, one number should be in the denominator. Now if you see, numerator 192 is there. 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 2 12. That means it is a factor of 3. So 3 ones are, 3 6s are 18, 1 remaining 12, 3 4s are 12. So the answer is 64 gram is used in 192 gram. Then flour. Up 1 0, down 1 0. 4 5s are 20. 4 12s are 48. Then how many times 12 will go? 12 ones are 12. 19 minus 12 is 7, 72. 12 6 are 72. So what is now remaining in the numerator, children? 5 into 16, that is 80 gram. Then sugar used. Sugar used in 192 gram is zeros cancel. 12 ones are 12. 12 fours are 48. 4 ones are 4. 4 fours are 16. 32 remaining. 4 eights are 32. So 48 gram. So 1 into 48 is 48 gram. So out of 192 gram ingredients, butter used is 64 gram, flour used is 80 gram and sugar used is 48 grams.